Mr. McNeill is here from the Lions. He's going to fill you in on a little bit about himself. And at the end, if you have any questions, you can certainly ask any questions that you may have. Again, please make sure that you are using your inside voice. When you have a question, I want you to stand up and ask your question and speak with authority so that he can hear you. All right? Y'all excited? Are you excited? Yeah! Y'all give him a great big hand.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Good. Good? Feeling good? Well, for those who don't know, I'm Alim. McNeill's last name. I'm originally from Raleigh, North Carolina, about 45, 50 minutes from here, not too far from here. My mom was originally from here, though. She's from Urban. I play now for the Detroit Lions. I grew up all the way throughout Raleigh. I went to Sanders High School. I went to NC State, played football at NC State for 3 years. And now I'm going on my 4th year with the Detroit Lions now. I'm just here to talk with y'all, visit with y'all, hang with y'all. Love President Kason is here as well, so it's good to see him in here. But I just want to talk to y'all, just have fun with y'all, visit. I think the best way to do it is for y'all to ask questions, and I can answer everything, whether it's training or about your favorite team, favorite player, whatever it is. I would ask away. This is y'all floor, this is y'all time, so I'll just walk on the river. Y'all got questions? What is going to work for a D lineman? Is that you play football? Who do you play with? Hey, when you're done. For your age right now, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. As far as like position work and stuff like that, I'll just work on how fast and how strong can I be. You're just at a young age right now. Position work wouldn't matter too much. But right now, I've been doing as many push-ups and sit-ups as I could. So that's what I used to do when we were younger. Me and my little brother would always do push-ups and sit-ups every night. So I would do that. I would start with that. Position? I'm a defensive lineman. Who do you play for? What position? Oh, wide receiver. Okay, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I play deep line. I wish I was a receiver. They get paid pretty good nowadays. Any questions? No? Oh, that's it. The biggest sacrifice, you have to sacrifice time. It's going to be time. As you get older, you might have to sacrifice, a little bit of fun with your friends and hanging out on certain nights or whatever. But time is the biggest thing you're going to have to sacrifice. You got to put so much time and effort into your craft. If you want to be good at what you do, you have to put a lot of time and a lot of hard work into your craft to be able to be the player or to be anything that you want to be allowed to be the best at what you want to do. So time is the biggest thing I have to sacrifice, and I don't have any regrets about it. Everything has gotten to where I am today, but you have to put in the work. You can't just scoot around everything and hope it kind of connects and goes for it. You got to put in the work to do it. That's how it goes. You have to put in the work. Mentor, I didn't per se have a mentor, like someone it was my parents. My parents was who kind of instilled everything in me and taught me everything I know today. And so I had guys like, when I got to the league, I would say my first mentor that I would say, that I would title a mentor, was one of my older teammates. And I was just helping me get through the NFL and learning like the quirks and everything through it. But as far as when I was growing up, it was my parents, and I was listening to what they were telling me, and people just older than me that had seen it before me, that were wiser than me. Just anything, any information they would tell me, I would try to take it. Sometimes I wasn't like it, like everything somebody ever tells you, but later on down the line, I learned what it really meant. To this day, it's really what it means. how good your grades have to be, they have to be excellent. You gotta be D1 in the classroom and outside the classroom. And it has to be excellent. And nowadays it's about to get triggered with different rules and regulations now. Your grades have to be excellent. Excellent. On the field and off the field. And that's just a reflection of who you are as a person anyway. You should already want that. You should already want your grades to be great and to be great on the field. It's just a combination of both. It's just how that works. What teams have I played against? I've almost played all 32 teams. The only team I haven't played is Houston. But I've played 31 teams except the Texans. That's the only team I haven't played. The hardest team we played? Hardest team was the 49ers. This one's always it's always between Dallas. It's always between Dallas and Philly. But I'm gonna give it to Philly. Because you said the Cowboys fan, so I can't do it. So I gotta give it to Philly. He looks out really well. No, that's just, you might have been in the right place, just somebody got there a little bit quicker than you. That's just how it works sometimes. But you just got to continue to do that. That's actually a good question because you just have to continue to stay patient. That's also, kind of a key component of football, being patient, doing your job, doing what you're supposed to do when nobody is looking on the other side. Because all 11 have to play at the same time. It's one big team. So that's actually a good question. But I would just continue to be patient. Just do patient, do what you're supposed to do on that side of the field, or whatever your job assignment was, in order to come to you. That's how plays out. Just start coming to you.
So, hi. My team is the Ravens, and the Ravens fans, and the Titans go. My question is, when you were a kid, did you ever get bullied?
Did I ever get bullied?
Yeah.
No, I never got bullied when I was a kid. This is my 4th year. I've been on the line for 4 years. The playoffs is very much different than the regular season. The intensity is high. You can just feel it. We walked in the building for the first playoff game, and it was the first playoff game for the Lions. 30-some years or whatever it was, and it was beyond loud. I don't know how many people there. But you can just walk through the building. You know how when you walk outside and you can just feel the humidity? That's what it felt like. But with intensity in that building. Oh, man, this is crazy. And then, I don't know, it was just the energy and everything. I was good to go. I just felt like I was in the moment. But yeah, it's very different. And, everything's on the line at that point. You lose, you go home. So, everything's a lot different. Pay and everything. So, yeah, it's a lot different. The Jets? Yeah, we beat the Jets. Destroy the Jets. Destroy the Jets. That's hard. Getting drafted? It's a cool feeling. It's a great feeling. I'm not going to short man, but it's a great feeling. But that's just where everything starts. It meant a lot, obviously, but it didn't mean that much. Just you can get drafted and be gone the next week. So, none of that really matters. It was just the start for me. It was my foot in the door to continue the rest of the hard work that I had put in to get to that point. All of those years of playing football and working out and, going sleepless nights and trying to stay up watching film and stuff like that. All of that just really got started. At this point, it's a lot more on my plate now than it ever was. So it was a You can put in work in all types of different ways. You have to put in the work. You can't. They have eyes everywhere. They're watching all the time, especially if you're a prospect about to go. They have eyes everywhere, always watching. So the work that you're putting in is going to show. So if you did or you didn't. I mean, you have it or you don't. That's just what it comes down to. Of training camp, we start practice at like 8:30, so I'll wake up like 6 or 6:15, try to get to the building by at least 7. And we start at 8:30, practice start at 8:30, we have meetings around before, so you gotta eat, stretch. That's pretty much it, eat, stretch, and then I put my stuff on the radio to the field. 8:30 practice, probably end at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Then we'll have lunch. We have like a 2-hour lunch period, which is good, and most teams don't get that. We have a 2-hour lunch period, and after that, we got meetings from like 4 to 8:45-ish, 9 o'clock, get home 9:30, ready to do it again tomorrow. So, do that for about a month. And then once training camp ends, it really gets smooth after that. First week of the season, or whatever, it gets smooth after that. We probably go from like 8:30, get home at like 4:30. There's still a little bit longer days because the meetings are annoying, but it is what it is. I'm not really doing. As long as we can practice that way early, that's a typical day. But for training camp, yeah, probably from about 8:30 to 8:45.
One of the things which I thought I did about is I interact with other people in the sector. I guess we're not in the sector, but in the sector, we professionalism. So how much does professionalism set apart average player to be or bottom of the barrel player to be the best of the best?
Yeah, it separates them a lot, and it's very noticeable who carries themselves like a professional. And that's what I was alluding to earlier when I was talking about the mentor, one of the older teammates. That's what helped me, know what that was, know what professionalism was, how to carry myself, getting massages, recovery work, whether it's giving the tubs or keeping needles and stuff like that. It separates guys a lot, and it shows. Patrick Holmes, the ultimate professional, that's why he's got 3-4 rings, whatever he's got now. Tom Brady, the ultimate professional. Aaron Donald, ultimate. Like all of those guys that you hear, Michael Jordan, LeBron, they're ultimate professionals. And it separates the guys a lot. And that's just how I'm trying to carry myself. I started it early, and I'm trying to continue on that same path, trying to continue on my routine. So it definitely is huge. And it not even just regards to, playing on the field or training and stuff like that. As far as just being a person, whether it's in the media or talking to your coaches or talking to fans and stuff like that, it's just certainly you gotta carry yourself and hold yourself to a certain standard. Just because of who you are, and that's just who you should be as a person in the first place. You should hold yourself to a high standard, be the best person you can be to everybody, and treat people with respect. But yeah, being a professional separates a lot of guys. My favorite NFL team? The Lions, my teams. But for them though, it was the Panthers. The others can't do it. So, I was going with that. You a Panthers fan? The hardest quarterback? Lamar, because he's fast, but actually the hardest quarterback to actually tackle him if you get your hands on him. But I've never tackled Lamar, I had to. But Josh Allen is the hardest one. I mean, is he a bigger quarterback? The hardest challenge in baseball? I feel like that's what baseball is. You know, like the entire game is challenging. Whether it's hitting the ball or fielding it or making a perfect throw, I think the whole game is challenging. I think the hardest part of baseball is definitely hitting the ball. I would definitely say hitting the ball is the hardest part, but that's the main part you have to work on. That's where you enjoy the most. I would say hitting the ball. Yeah. What team am I on? The Lions. The Detroit Lions. The blue one. You know. Favorite color? Green. It's my favorite color. Our favorite animal? Crazy you asked that. I've been watching it the last couple of days. My favorite animal is a lion. I've been watching that deal the last couple of days. How many sacks? Last year I had 5 sacks. I had 5.5 sacks last year. And 41 tackles, I think. 42 solo tackles, and like 58 all together. What line should work on in high school? As far as like everything or the, if I were telling a high school defensive line what they should work on, because I never say like drill work, yeah, but like as far as moves and stuff, I wouldn't try to start developing that stuff because you're too young, you're not going to know why you're doing it yet until you get to a college setting. Because there's no high school offensive lineman to give you a good enough rep to be able to work with them. So I would tell a high school line to get as fast and as strong as they could and work on their core. I would tell them to strengthen their core more than strengthen anything. Because that's essential for a D-line play, and especially in high school, just get as fast and as strong as you can. Because say you're in high school playing D-line, you're going to play D-line in college. You might play tight end or something completely different. So I would get as fast and as strong and as athletic as you could. And you can make plays out the wazoo just being athletic in high school.
So in football, we play defensive tackle. There's 2 different types of defensive tackle. One set, you line up over the center, and the other time's like a 5-second freestyle. So I'm asking you, which position do you prefer to play?
I prefer to play the 3-tech, which is the outside shade of the guard, inside shade of the tackle. I prefer to play the 3-tech. And because I prefer the 3-tech because of the certain angles I can get in my stance. And then for this team that I'm playing for right now, the 3-tech because of who we have players-wise. Yeah, we have DJ Reader at the 1-tech, and then we have Hutchinson on the other side who's going to get a double team. So that means I'm going to get a one-on-one with the guard everywhere. And that's how I choose me everywhere. But I love playing the 3-tech because of the angle I can get with the guard, for sure. No way. Dream car? The GT3 RS. You know, that is a Porsche GT3. Biggest hurdle that it might sound crazy, but the biggest hurdle that I think personally that I had to overcome was I was being a little too nice in the field at one point. Like when I first started playing real football, kind of like middle school, high school, I didn't really have the mentality. And that was actually hard to overcome because that's just who I was, like as a person. I just wasn't violent in nature. That just wasn't me. But that was, to me, that was my biggest hurdle I had to overcome in football. Everything else kind of came naturally, crazy enough. But that was my biggest hurdle. It was my mentality that I had, that I used to take into the games. have a completely different mentality now. How I think about football. Yeah, I would say that. My mentality. My next game, I think second week of September. We start training camp July 23rd, and our first game is always second week. Huh? How much are tickets? It depends on when you come. Playoffs. Some of the tickets are like $4,000 or $5,000 a piece. But for a regular season game, depending on what we're playing, probably like 90, 95 a piece. And the time of day depends. It's crazy. My favorite car is a Porsche. You know what Porsche is? Porsche? A Porsche? For real? Yeah, there we go. What do I drive? I drive a Ram truck. A Ram 1500. It's a regular truck. I went to school, I was a technology and science major. I was going into software development. If I didn't go into, the NFL or whatever. I'm still trying to do some job shadowing stuff with Microsoft about that, but I'm trying to do software development. That's what I'm in school for. Favorite thing? Music. Music is my favorite thing to do, whether it's listening to it or great music or album stuff. Music is definitely my favorite thing. I'll go back to it. No? Yeah. Do I play flag or tackle football? I play tackle football. I actually never played flag football. Yeah. Yeah. My favorite beach? Probably Riceville Beach. I just came from Riceville Beach in Wilmington. Myrtle Beach? I used to like Myrtle Beach. I used to go to college all the time. Am I scared of anything? Yeah. Scared of a lot of things. Most of the things I'm scared of, I can't tell you what I'm scared of. I think I'm trying to scare me. When I get mad in the game, I love when I get mad. There's something to get mad about in the game, yeah, that's helping me play better. Personally, I actually haven't. And I thought I would rookie year because it was a long year going into that year, but I haven't experienced like true burnout where I was like, I kind of need a break. I just really love what I do. I'm so passionate about it, and that's just all I've done. Working out and playing football is that's me. That's how I get my energy. When I do feel like that I'm kind of getting closer, like, hey, maybe I need a little break, I just kind of tell myself what my goal is, what my motivation is, why I'm here, how I got here. I just remind myself of that and what I'm trying to do, off of this game. And this game isn't everything, but there's a lot that I'm trying to get done with this. And using the NFL to do a lot of things. So I just kind of keep that in the back of my head when I feel like I'm getting tired or need a break or something. I just snap back into it, I just lock back in. I just love what I do, honestly.
What was your 40 pounds?
My 40 time, we didn't have a combine because of COVID. So my 40 time for pro day was a 4:09, but I don't know if I would have ran that at the combine. I think I would have ran faster at the combine, but I don't know. What color is the baseball team? They were red. NC State was red. Who was my favorite teammate? Probably my homeboy Zonda. I played him when the college Zonda too. A year? I can't tell you that. Favorite footwork? That's a good question. I like the ladder. The ladder's for simplicity. The ladder. I would do the speed ladder. The speed ladder that helps get your feet under you. Kind of teaches you how to move with your feet under you. There's so many different trainings, in and out, forward, sideways, a lot of things you can do with it. So I would start with the ladder, and it's real easy to set up. But even if you don't have a ladder, you can pretend there's a ladder there and do the same exact thing. I promise you, you get the same results. You can use just a line or something or a stick in the grass, put it on the floor, and just hop over it. It's the same exact thing. So for simplicity, reason, I would say speed ladder. How long do I have my up there for the season? So we start at the end of this month, and then from July all the way to February is how long we play and train and everything. Yeah, it's a long time. It's a long season. And they're trying to make it longer, so. Favorite type of food? Italian is my favorite cuisine. Italian. I like pasta, whether it's red sauce or I do it Italian. How much do I bench press? I haven't done like a bench max since I was in school at NC State, but the last time I did one, it was in 2019. So sophomore year, it was 475. Do I like Jamaican food? Oh, Jamaican food. Yeah, I like Jamaican food. Yeah, a lot. I don't, not oxtail though, but yeah, I like Jamaican food. Everything but oxtail. How much did I squash food? My squash on the second. My favorite move to use. My favorite move to use is a swim move. As you get higher, like the levels of football, the swim move is not good to use. I wouldn't do that, but I like to use the swim move just because it kind of comes naturally. Sometimes to do it, I'll think about it, but the swim move is my favorite one. But it just kind of leaves you kind of open a little bit to get hit. But at your age, the swim move would destroy everyone. Richard? My favorite CM. The hammerhead shirt. I like the hammerhead shirt, it'll look crazy. Am I going to play football this year? Oh yeah, you do. You play with Lions. favorite food place? Favorite food spot? It's probably a spot in Michigan. You probably wouldn't know what it was. Nah, not McNeill. My favorite snack, peanut butter crackers. I just asked him. Against the Ravens, we played the Ravens twice. They beat us on a field goal. He kicked the field goal, and it was literally the longest field goal in the history to beat it. And then the second time we played against Germans. The Cowboys, yeah, we played the Cowboys in the year. What do we do guys in celebration? After a win or something? You saying what do we do after a win? Me? Nothing, but to be honest, nothing. Our team, we don't really do too much. We just get ready for the next week. What's my favorite thing to do? Like, what's my favorite thing to do? What you mean? Like, oh, when I get up, like my favorite move? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The swim move. Like, what are you asking? When I get up from one? I don't know what you mean. Well, just I'm trying to. Oh yeah, so no, yeah, we're talking about the same thing. That's the swim move that I was talking about. So I'll try to outside, just swim over. Yeah, that's what it is. Have I had problems with players on the field? I really don't care as much. I got a job. In the offseason, everything. This, coming to talk to y'all, coming to talk to kids. That's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, teach them. Yeah. On the collegiate level, they're a little bit, they're more like a parent on the collegiate level. They are a parent. As a matter of fact, they're checking your grades and all that, all that stuff like that. But, and then there's just a little bit more hands-on. They're more trying to build relationships and kind of get to know you. They do that up here as well, but it's just a little different connection because they recruited you out of high school when you were young. And then they might be recruiting you since your freshman year of high school, and then you commit to them, and then you play all 4 years. They've known you for 8 years now. So it's just a different connection. And up there, the connection is still there, but as soon as you're not doing your job, that connection is gone. So it's a little different. You have to be a little bit more cutthroat, a little bit more ruthless up there as a coach. And they don't necessarily like it, because sometimes moves happen and they don't even know. Sometimes somebody will be gone and we'll come in the room and they don't even know. They'll ask where is that. So it's a different world up there, but their college coaches are a little more hands-on, more like extended parent. On the video, Madden, it's crazy. I never played with this due to superstition, but it's crazy to see myself on there. or when people like send me clips, whatever, like playing with me, it's kind of cool to see. But I would say have my rate higher. That's why also why I'm playing this. My rate is trash. Whenever I play Madden, I never play as the Lions at all. I can't. It's weird. Huh? No, I was good. I was good at the game, but I just can't play with it. It's weird. Favorite bird? My favorite. The chicken. Did we beat them? Did we beat the Cowboys? Yes. Technically. Yes. Yes. We did beat the Cowboys. We literally beat them. They cheated. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. We beat the Cowboys. It's Super Bowl. Go. That's true. Have I been in like altercation with the field? Because that costs money. Dude, if you get in like fights and stuff on the field, that costs, they'll take money out of your, injury or whatever. So, plus, it's like a bad rep on you, your organization, your coach, your team, just a bad look. In the media, all that stuff, it's a bad look. You shouldn't do that. Just be out there doing your job. How much practice is it? Yeah, some do. Some do. I can't tell you that. Oh yeah, also